Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video will be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing to you another unboxing and review, or in this case, unpouching and review, of a watch that is not mine. In fact, this watch is not quite available yet. It is a preview watch. This watch is available for pre-order, and on April 15th of 2021, a Kickstarter campaign will commence. And I will have links below to the company's website. In this case, this is this is Mitchell Timepieces. And I will have a link to the Kickstarter campaign as soon as I get it. And there will also be a discount code in the description as well. While this is not technically sponsored content, I'm not actually making money off of this. I'm not actually getting a product off of this. The discount code, which is Dane50, and that's in all capital letters. If you use that code to purchase one of these watches between now and April 15th, when the Kickstarter goes live, as soon as the Kickstarter goes live, this discount code will go away. You will get $50 off the price of a pre-ordered watch. And for every one that uses this code, I will get $10 off of my own purchase of one of these watches if I so choose to do so, and I very well. So it does help me if I decide to go ahead and buy a watch, and if you decide to use the code. So again, Dane50, all capital letters, DANE50. You get $50 off the watch, and I get $10 off of the price of a watch if I choose to buy one. The code expires on April 15th, 2021. Now, as to the watch itself, this is a prototype, but it is a beauty. And it is, according to Brad McCallister, the gentleman who owns and founded and is the designer of Mitchell Timepieces. This is their second watch. If you go to their website, you'll see this is their second offering, or will be their second offering. This is called the Air Commander. And there is a story behind it, and I did promise Brad that I would read this. So if you will forgive me, I'll just read this real quick. This is when I, Brad, was at my last duty station. I participated in Breakfast with the Commander, a periodic event to help morale and to get to know the wing commander. He was a former F-15 fighter pilot, a very good one. During that breakfast, some of the airmen got him to tell some stories. All the airmen would be listening as if they were ordered to attention because we wanted to hear what he had to say. During my time on base, I remember once in a while an A-10 would be up, and that pilot would be pulling all kinds of maneuvers. You never really got to see them fly like that too often. After a couple of times, I learned it was the wing commander getting his hours in. And what does this have to do with the watch, you ask? He says, when I was designing, I meaning Brad, this watch, I was thinking about all those old badass wing commanders, base commanders, etc. that ride the desk because they're rank, but they still want to be up there flying. The watch embodies this feeling. It's a dressier watch for us at Mitchell, but it's still a true pilot's watch. Strong legibility, quick and easy to read, but dressy for those desk days in the blues. I think that's the color of the uniform. It's versatile like our wing commanders, aces, and true leaders. This watch reminds me of those guys we take orders from, look up to, and respect. The ones that do and teach. I like that. And like Brad says at the end of that, thank you for your service. And thank you for your service, Brad. So that's the idea behind the design of this watch. It's for a pilot, but it's for a pilot that, unfortunately, because of advancement in rank, is flying a desk more than he's flying an airplane. So with that in mind, Brad has evidently designed a very nice kind of, I'm not really sure what you call this shape. I call it mostly an oval, squared off oval. Big, broad hands, big numbers. Fairly easy to read second date window, and even a moon phase in here. Beautifully done, lovely polish on it. Looks very formal, very stately watch. Nice design on the back. And you can see this is prototype number 3 of 3. I assume he'll number the regular production watches similarly. It's just a very, very, very nice looking watch. I really, I never really encountered, I guess this is an ellipse or something like that. I've seen this shape in other watches. Patek Philippe, I've seen other makers do the shape. Never really warmed up to it, but I actually like this one. I was wearing it a lot yesterday. It's very comfortable. You can see the case has a bit of a curve to it that fits the wrist very nicely. In fact, I will give you a wrist shot. The leather is a bit stiff because this is a relatively new watch. It hasn't, I think I might even be the first person to wear it, or certainly one of the earliest people to wear it, but it is even now softening up very nicely. But there is the watch on my 7.25-inch wrist. As the overhead shot, the cuff shot, down the barrel. You can see, not much lug to it, so it hits my wrist very nicely. And I love this blue. I really, really love this blue. I'm really digging it. I wish, I wish he'd let me keep the prototype, but I know he can't. This thing is probably going off to another YouTuber fairly soon, but I wanted to get this video up and out before the Kickstarter deploys so that Brad can get some extra eyes on the watch. Maybe get some people going over to his website or over to Kickstarter. I'm not sure what the prices are on the Kickstarter campaign yet. And Brad also said that this little folio style leather pouch, you see it says Mitchell Timepieces, aviator inspired, is very soft, has nice suede lining. This is a pouch. It's empty right now, but it could hold booklets or warranty cards or maybe another watch. And the watch goes in here. It's very soft, very nice leather. And he says that is going to be the standard pouch. I think he mentioned there'll be maybe a watch roll possibly for the Kickstarter people, but he hadn't decided that yet. So let me tell you a little bit more about this watch. I have my sheet of facts here. So I have all the vital statistics. As I said, this is the Mitchell Timepieces Air Commander, designed by Brad McCallister, the owner and founder of Mitchell Timepieces. It is a 40 by 44.5 millimeter case, so I'm guessing this is the 40 and this is the 44.5. Well, it has to be because he gave me the lug to lug at 44.5, so so this must be 40 across here. 22 millimeter lug. Should be fairly easy to get this off and put something else on there if you want, like a NATO or something like that. Going with the military theme. Let's see. 14 millimeter thick. So a bit of a chunky monkey, but I like thick watches, so it doesn't bother me. Maybe won't slide under a dress cuff, but would probably slide under, say, a uniform cuff or a jacket or a sweatshirt. Sapphire crystal, at this price point, I would expect that, and it looks great. Really does. Moon phase at the above the 6 o'clock. That is adjusted with the crown. You rotate, I believe, this way to adjust the date, and the other way to adjust moon phase. So real easy to work that. It is a Swiss movement. It is a Sellita SW20. 280. That is the movement with the moon phase complication. 100-meter water resistance. So swimmable. Not a screw down crown though. So I probably wouldn't push my luck. I would probably go with, it could get wet. If you're washing your hands, you get caught in a rainstorm. Maybe somebody pushes you in a pool or something like that. I always go to that example, don't I? Because it happened to me once and it actually ruined a watch. But you might get away with snorkeling with it or swimming. I wouldn't scuba dive with it. Let's see. Can be pre-ordered. There are 2 ways to pre-order the watch on the website. And there will be the Kickstarter campaign, which I will provide links to all that. You can order the watch. You can pre-order for $725 US, which is discounted from list price. You'll see that on the website. Or you can do a deposit balance payment style. You can pay $425 deposit with a balance of $300 due. I assume when the watch is ready to ship, they'll send you an invoice for the remaining $300. I'm guessing that's when it will happen. It will happen obviously sometime before you get the watch. So, and as I said, this is a prototype watch. According to Brad, there will be some changes. The strap will be improved, which I think it's a pretty nice strap as it is, but if he says he's going to improve it, I'll take him at his word. It is not a signed clasp, though. I just noticed that. Improve the strap. There will be better loom. Possibility of going with a deploy clasp instead of the standard buckle like that. Deploy clasp would be nice. I think deploy clasps are pretty cool. My dad loves them. As a side note, my dad really loves deploy clasps on his watches because he's getting up there in the years and his hands don't work the way they used to. Let's see. And there will also be framing around the date window and around the moon phase dial. So that'll help it stand out a bit more, maybe even make them loom so that they glow a little bit. You don't have a dead zone at the 3 o'clock. But that's up to Brad, of course. So actually, for $725 and maybe even a little less on Kickstarter, so I definitely encourage you to go check the Kickstarter out if you want to. Swiss movement, sapphire crystal, 316L stainless at a very nice high polish. I really like the oversized crown. I really like that with the turbine look inside there. That's neat. Nice artwork on the back. Really nice high polish all around, sapphire crystal, big face, nice deep blue. I think it's worth the price, definitely. And I've been wearing this thing for a good day and a half or so. I'm telling you, it's really going to be a shame to ship this thing back or ship it off to where it goes next. But I enjoyed wearing it, and I will definitely strong consideration of buying one of these things. Very strong consideration. And Brad is a good dude. I've talked to him quite a bit on Facebook Messenger, and he's a good dude, and definitely putting out some good product, and definitely worth your time and consideration. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Don't forget, down in the description, there will be links to the website, links to the Kickstarter when I get it. And don't forget the discount code if you want $50 off your purchase of one of these things for the few days that there are before the Kickstarter goes live. After it goes live, that discount code is going to go away. I'm not getting compensated for it directly, but if people use the code, yeah, I will get a discount on a watch of my own. But if nobody uses the code, well, I'm not out anything, and I got to play with a really nice watch. So given all that, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please click that thumbs up. The thumbs up definitely helps the channel. It helps with the YouTube search algorithms. It helps bring people to the channel. And the more likes I get on a search result, the higher up on the search result my channel will appear. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to leave links in my comments that take my viewers to bad places, or if you decide to be a nasty little troll, and I do have my share of those, unfortunately, and you decide to be, cruddy, in those cases, I will, of course, delete the comment and I will block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Glad you found the place. Feel free to look around, watch as many videos as you want. I'm approaching 450 videos at the time I'm going to release this one. Watch as many as you want. All I ask in return is that you click that subscribe button. And when you do, click the bell icon next to it so that when I upload new content, or when I do one of my live streams, which I do every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or other times during the week as time and opportunity allow me to, you will be alerted to these things. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, be careful out there. It's a dangerous world. I'll see you in my next video.